Hello friends, welcome to the post-market update. Friends, we saw in the markets today again stayed higher and they were showing a lot of strength, especially the sectors like the banking, capital goods, FMCG, auto and the power stocks which participated in the rally in today's market. The overall Sensex closed around 70 points up to around 17,533 and Nifty gained around 20 points to close at around 5,323. If you look at the mid caps also, there was a lot of action happening in the mid cap stocks and which closed the BSE mid cap and the small cap indices also closed around 1% up in today's trade. In the European markets at the same point of time were also trading almost flattish because they are awaiting the ECB's action towards the rate cuts. There are central bank meetings today in Frankfurt and London. So European markets are likely to take direction post this decision of the central banks. If you look at the stock specific action in today's trade, we saw a lot of action happening in the rice, in the basmati stocks like KRBL, which was up by around 7.5%, where government has removed the minimum support price, minimum export price on the basmati exports. Also, there was an announcement by the government that they are likely to revive the multi-brand FDI in the retail, and we saw all the retail stocks including Pantaloon, Trent, Shopper Stop, which were up by around 5 to 7% today's trade. Also, as per the media flash today, the government has imposed an anti-dumping duty on the caustic soda from Pakistan and Ukraine, which is likely to benefit companies like Tata Chemicals. And even we saw Tata Chemicals closing around 3% up in today's trade. On the sector specific, as I mentioned, banking and FMCG were the top gaining indices, whereas realty and metals were the loser on the losing front. On the top gainers, we saw Cipla, ICICI Bank, Maruti and Tata Motors. The top gainers list and top losers was ONGC, Bajaj Auto, Coal India and Dr. Reddy's among the top losers in today's trade. The Indian rupee was trading at around 55.04, which appreciated by around 1%. Friends, going ahead, the European Central Bank, as I mentioned, is likely to cut the borrowing cost to a record low because to support the deteriorating Eurozone economy and completing measures agreed by the government leaders last week to tackle the bloc's debt crisis. I think so. The further course of action in terms of the global markets would be taken as per the decision taken by the European Central Bank, and also our markets are likely to open as per what the European markets are likely to close in today's trade. So friends, that's it all from the markets, close market wrap up. Thanks and have a nice day.